I'm Mike Wolf.
And I'm Frank Fritz.
And we're pickers. We travel the back roads of America looking for rusty gold.
We look for amazing things buried in people's garages and barns.
What most people see as junk,
we see as dollar signs. We'll buy anything we think we can make a buck on. Each item we pick has a history all its own.
And the people we meet, well, they're a breed of their own. We make a living telling the history of America, one piece of junk at a time. You know, Frankie, I got a good feeling about today. It's just a perfect day to be a picker.
Well, I'll be feeling a whole lot better when we start filling up the van.
Frankie, you worry too much. Sometimes you gotta follow your pickin' GPS until it leads you to that pot of rusty gold over the rainbow. Today, Frankie and I have done some freestyling in the great state of Texas. We've done some door knocking, some free range picking, and so far, we haven't had much luck. But in this business, the honey hole could be one door knock away.
I'm just getting a little worried. This is a little too much windshield time for my blood.
Frankie, my man, you just need to relax. Remember, we got our secret weapon Danielle on the case right now. If I know Danielle, she's working hard to set up the next great pick.
Hello, this is Danielle. Can I help you?
Hey Danielle, darling, this is Frankie. Got any leads for us yet?
Hold on, Frank. Let me check. Sorry, bud. Looks like you're going to be freestyling today. The boys think I work all day, but really, I just hang out and play solitaire. Ouch! Can you take it easy? That hurt.
What'd she say?
She's doing her best, but hasn't had any luck, God bless her. Looks like we'll just have to keep our eyes peeled.
Hey, check out this place.
Do you want me to stop?
Let's do it. All right, Frankie. I smell a giant backwoods mega gorilla pick right here.
Oh, sorry, Mike. I guess that was me. I shouldn't have had that second burrito. Me and Mike see this place with tables of junk in the yard, so we decide to pull in and take a look.
Hey there.
Look at all the stuff on these tables.
Hey, I'm Mike, and this is Frank, and we're from Iowa. And we were wondering if you consider selling any of this great stuff you have here.
Yes, it's a garage sale. Everything on these tables are for sale.
Wow, everything?
Everything?
When I heard that everything on this table was for sale, I'm freaking jacked up. And things are starting to get hot, but I know I gotta keep my cool. Everyone who knows Frankie knows that he's a huge Richard Simmons fan.
Where would you want for something like this?
I don't think those boys are the sharpest knives in the drawer.
$1, huh? I'll have to think about it.
I could see his mouth water when he picked up that tape. But the first rule of picking is you gotta play your hand close to your vest.
You know, Mike, before there were workout programs like P90X, they were sweating to the oldies.
It's my party and I'll cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to.
I have this theory that in 100 years, VHS tapes will become highly collectible. And when they do, I'll be ready. So are you firm on $1? Okay, I'll pop on that.
Frankie did a great job breaking the ice with that lady. Now it's time to take this pick to another level. You know, these are some great items here. I mean, I'm starting to feel a little junk drunk.
What? You've had too much to drink? You know, Mikey, it's almost as if a big junk bomb went off right on this table.
What? You have a bomb?
No, you misunderstood. You see, to us, picking is contagious. It's a sickness, a disease, and we're all infected.
You're infected with what? I don't know who those nut jobs were, but I called the police. If they come back to my garage sale, they'll be picking lead out of the backside.
Wow, that was fun. You said it. She was a really awesome lady, a real down-to-earth Texas scout. If we're ever in this area again, we need to stop by and say hello.
Definitely.
Oh, look, it's Danielle. Hey, honey.
I've got great news. I was busy doing some research, and I came across this guy in Texas you just have to meet. His name's Puddin' Smith, and his place is just totally disgusting.
Sounds like our kind of guy. Thanks, Danielle. We're on our way.
No problem, boys.
If you're gonna be a picker, you gotta have the skills to pay the bills. You can do a little research, but at the end of the day, you gotta go with your gut. In this case, Danielle is our gut.
Did she give you an address?
No, but she said it wasn't far from where we are now. The guy's name is Puddin' Smith.
That's a pretty common name. How does she expect us to?
Look there. That guy's mailbox says Puddin' Smith. Let's go in and take a look. Hello there. Are you Mr. Puddin' Smith?
Yes, sir, I am. Howdy, how you doing? Wait a minute. I know who you are. You're from that TV show on the History Channel. You're Pawn Star. Are you Chumley? You look different in person, you know that?
No, sir. That's an entirely different show. That show is about guys that buy cool things and resell them. Our show is about guys that buy cool things and resell them. Except we drive this awesome, cool van.
Okay, I get it.
We were just passing by, and we noticed that your house looks like kind of junky, kind of redneckish, kind of like a garbage dump. And we were wondering, is there anything in here that you would consider selling so that we can resell it and see if we can make a buck on it? Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me. Come on in.
You could tell right away that Mr. Smith was a good old-fashioned country boy, really down to earth.
Wow, look at all this stuff. Did you collect it all yourself?
Yes, sir, every last item.
Mr. Smith, you're a picker after our own heart. I bet you spent years pillaging flea markets and backwoods garage sales to come up with an impressive collection like this.
Nope, got most of it on eBay.
You could tell Mr. Smith was a no-nonsense kind of guy, but stepping into his place was stepping into an episode of Sanford and Son. But the only thing missing was his son Lamont.
Boys, I'd like to introduce you to my son Lamont. Hey, aren't you Chumley from that TV show Pawn Stars?
Hey, Mr. Smith, would you mind if we looked around a little bit?
Sure, be my guest. Oh, and if you see any rats, step on them real good. I really appreciate it.
This place was unbelievable. I thought I had died and gone to picker heaven.
Are you a baseball fan, Mr. Smith? See, you have a whole lot of memorabilia.
Back in the day, I used to sell walnuts to Samuel's brother's neighbor's cousin. Sometimes I would get paid in either sports, memorabilia, or 100-gallon drums of mayonnaise. I still have some of those drums of mayonnaise around here somewhere. You want to see?
No, that's all right.
Sports collectibles are smoking right now. The first rule of picking is that if you meet a senile old man in a bar, that he has some smoking sports memorabilia, buy it from him immediately before he dies. Hey, Frankie, look at this 1937 Babe Ruth ball strike counter. It's pretty cool.
You know, Mike, back in the day, Post Cereal used to put these in Post Cereal boxes as a prize for kids. Mr. Smith, would you consider letting go something like this?
I don't think so. My father gave that to me on his deathbed. It's been in my family for 6 generations.
I'll give you $10 for it.
Sold!
Step 1, break the ice. If this Babe Ruth counter is worth what I think it is, it'll make this trip picking folklore. Mike, have you seen these bobbleheads?
Wow, they're great. And they're in great condition too. I don't think I've seen any of these like this before.
Take a look at this Cardinal bobblehead. Awesome.
What do you think, Frankie? 1952, 1953?
Definitely 1953. Can you see the way he's holding the baseball? When I saw the St. Louis Cardinals bobblehead, it was one of those once-in-a-lifetime things. I had to have it. Mr. Smith, how much for this, jar of toenail clippings?
It ain't for sale. Where else am I supposed to put my toenail clippings?
While Frankie and Mr. Smith are talking about toenail clippings, I get a glimpse at a vintage Uncle Sam carpetbag bank. And if this is original, I can get a ton of cash for it. Any idea how old this Uncle Sam carpetbag bank is?
My grandpappy gave that to me on his deathbed. It's been in our family for 6 generations.
Would you consider selling it?
Son, if the price is right, I'd sell you my son Lamont.
I know these are valuable, but I'm not sure what a fair price will be. Will you excuse me for a second while I call an old buddy of mine who's an expert at this type of stuff? Before I lay down the cash, I need to make sure this piece is authentic. And the guy who would know for sure is my buddy Nick, who runs Nick's Vintage Uncle Sam Carpetbag Bank Emporium.
Nick's Vintage Uncle Sam Carpetbag Bank Emporium. This is Nick speaking. Can I help you?
Nick, it's Mike. I'm about to make pickin' history. I got a guy who has a vintage cast iron 1886 Uncle Sam Carpetbag Bank. How do I know if it's authentic?
Turn it over. Does it say Made in China on the bottom?
No?
Then it's authentic.
When I hear Nick say it's authentic, I'm sweating bullets. The pickin' gods are smiling upon us today.
Hey Mike, can you hold a minute? Thanks. Hey, information? Can you give me the number for Puddin' Smith?
Hello, this is Puddin' Smith. Can I help you?
Hey, Mr. Smith. My name's Nick. I thought you might be willing to sell your Uncle Sam Carpetbag Bank.
Sonny, you got yourself a deal.
Thanks, Mr. Smith. Good deal. Oh, sorry about that, Mike. I'd get that deal of yours done before someone else beats you to the punch. Good luck.
Thanks again, Nick.
Sorry, Sonny. I sold the Uncle Sam bank. Strangest thing, somebody called me up right out of the blue and made me an offer. Maybe now you'll be interested in looking at one of those big old jugs of mayonnaise.
Today's been a great day, but now we're heading back to Iowa. We've been able to pick up some real rusty gold. I bought a great Richard Simmons VHS tape. I'll know I'll eventually double my money.
We paid $10 for the Babe Ruth ball strike counter. And in this case, I think it's worth a ton of cash. And I just missed out on the Uncle Sam bank. And in picking, you can't win them all.
Mr. Smith was a great guy. He knew about everything he was selling. It's so cool to work with a guy like that.
You too, Mark. It's been nice meeting you guys. Hey, if you're ever in Iowa, be sure to look us up. Don't be a stranger. And stop by.
Mike and Chumley are real courteous, nice, professional men. It was nice seeing them today.
How long do you think it's gonna take them to figure out that fake Babe Ruth counter was made in China?
I don't know, son. They ain't the sharpest knives in the place, keep knives.